I asked a question on TikTok and our YouTube shorts, and also on our social media channels. What is the best bless your heart moment that you've ever received or that you've ever given? Now, bless your heart is a polite Southern insult. It may seem polite on the surface. Oh, bless your heart. We all seem so sincere. And it really means you're just dumb. You're an idiot.
We have a very polite way of saying that. Yes.
Exactly. So when a Southerner tells you, oh, bless your heart, that just means you screw loose. Well, I happened to be on Facebook the other day and was scrolling through, and I saw a picture that Entertainment Weekly had put out, and it was linking to an article about the Chicks, the band formerly known as the Dixie Chicks. They're going back out on tour, I think, or going to put out a new album or something. I don't know hardly anything about this band. I know who they are. I know some of their songs. And the picture that Entertainment Weekly used was actually an older one. And they all look fine, no problem. Except Natalie Maines, the lead singer, the picture they used, she had very short cropped hair and an earring that looped from the top of her ear down to her earlobe, a big chain. Okay. When I say, being the geeks among us, when I say an earring on the earlobe hooked to the top of the ear, tightly cropped hair, short hair, who do you think of?
7 of 9, right?
No.
Oh,
come on, Bo. Oh, you're hurting my heart here.
What am I blanking on?
Deep Space Nine, Major Kira.
Oh, Major Kira. Yeah, she also, yeah.
The Bajoran. Natalie looked like a Bajoran. And that's the first thought that hit me. So I left a comment like, hey, I said, Natalie's looking like Major Kira over here. And put up a small GIF. Yes, I call it a GIF, not a GIF, because GIF stands for graphic, which is the G in GIF. So, well, that's a debate that'll rage on forever. But so I put up a GIF of Major Kira, and she's turning her head around. You see that earring flying. Natalie looked like a Bajoran. She looked like Major Kira. So I said that. I said, hey, Natalie's looking like Major Kira. I referenced nothing else. We know the Chicks have had a controversial history, politically and with, social stands and all. To me, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's not what I was referencing. I was referencing the fact that they used a picture of her looking like a Bajoran from Star Trek. So anyway, some guy commented, tagged me in the comment, just said, bless your heart. And I'm like,
yeah.
And he was from Texas. He knows what bless your heart means.
He knew what he was saying when he put that out there.
Exactly. He knew exactly what he was saying. So I'm like, okay. And I just replied back, yours too. With an exclamation point and a smiley face. You blessed me. Bless your heart. And then a couple of people's like, why are you referencing Major Kira? And I'm like, the resemblance.
Yeah.
And then one girl did think I was trying to turn it in political. I'm like, I'm sorry if you think I said anything political, except she looks like a Bajoran. So anyway, yeah, I got one of those rare times in my life I've had a bless your heart thrown on me. And as a Southerner, you take it a little bit personally. It's like, what?
Wait a minute.
This man doesn't know me. What do you mean, bless my heart? So I took to the socials. And before we get to the comments that we received on that, have you guys either had a bless your heart moment that you've given or received?
For me, I'm sure I've received so many of them that I'm just to the point of, hey, it's probably a par for the course if I get one.
If someone's ever given me one, I'm not aware of it.
Okay.
I'm sure there might be one in like the other way of like if someone's probably mentioned me and be like, oh, bless his heart, but not to me personally. No.
Yeah. I can't tell you the last time I had a bless your heart thrown on me. So anyway, we went to social media and we asked people to, what's been your favorite bless your heart moment? Well, Mondane actually replied on our YouTube comments, and he says, "I remember being set up on a blind date, and I was not having a good time. Eventually, I lost my cool at dinner and called the girl vapid. She then asked me what that meant, and I just said, 'Bless your heart.' And I paid for the dinner, and we went our separate ways." Good man. Good
Yes.
man. At least you paid for the dinner.
That's
so.
right.
Yeah.
So that was Mondane. Kevin Brooks. Yeah, we've mentioned him before. We adore this gentleman
Yep.
because
Hey,
he's
Kev.
good for he's good for some laughs. So
Quite a few.
Yeah. So Kevin said, when my wife was in labor with my youngest son, I went to the wrong hospital. He was arriving early, and our local hospital was not equipped for infants that premature. So they shipped her via ambulance to a hospital 45 minutes away. The ambulance left about 5 minutes ahead, and I wasn't able to catch up. The lady at the front desk said, "Oh, bless your heart. Do you need directions to the right hospital?" I growled in frustration and burst through the exit. Then I lost my car in the parking deck. When I finally found out and went to the exit, the guy at the gate said, "You were only here for 20 minutes? Yeah, my wife was in labor and I went to the wrong hospital." Oh, bless your. Ah! So the guy hit him with the bless your heart, too.
Ooh, 2 in one day.
And he's just trying to get to the hospital. He said, weirdly enough, I got to the right hospital just as they were checking my wife in. So a good situation that you got there in time, and I'm sorry you got hit with 2 bless your hearts. So, and then excuse me.
I just want to see my kid being born.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. And when they send her to a different place, what can you do? Really? So, and then our buddy Darnay Olson,
Hey, Darnay.
our first Patreon subscriber. Thank
That's
you,
right.
Darnay, as always. He says, when I'm at work and some patients aren't being very nice toward responders, I'll often slip a little bless your heart into the conversation mix. He's a paramedic.
Mhm.
I hope he doesn't mind me mind us saying that. But he slips a bless your heart into the conversation mix, especially when they're being argumentative, agitated, and combative towards us, or just downright uncivil. And he said, I slip a bless your heart into the conversation because it's also body cam friendly.
Good one.
Yep. So very good. That's
I appreciate y'all sending those to us.